time and decided throwing it away was his best option.
And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? To throw on third down, Garcia. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed some...
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Garcia from the gun on third down. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Bucs have cut it back within a score. This defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a first and goal as we get back to the action. Akers is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Okay, time to hop back into this one. It's a red zone alert with a 1st and 10 upcoming down at the 13-yard line. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Garcia. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Back to throw. Garcia. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's Garcia. Going to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Good footwork at the 30. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with the first and 10. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get... A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Garcia from the gun on third down. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns early. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's a really good job.
Let's see if the defense is up to a tough task. Ball inside the red zone. Third down and 1. On third down, they're going to run for it here. 66 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 from the 8. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains in this NFC NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Back now here on EA Sports. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. A great effort there. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Stafford. Dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Garcia now on third down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. This will give the lead up to 7. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll make this a 7-point game. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down, but not before he Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 109 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the like we knew it all. Now to break through it all, man. Go back to look back and do it all. I could remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Cubone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, it's the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we take a pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, not the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together, now we one time.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, Madden Football brings you the divisional rounds of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucs and the Lions coming.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Got this, complete to Williams.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackles make. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's got it. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, they're going to run for it here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, they're going to run for it here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Now Garcia to throw. Throwing on fourth down. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And you know that.
The red zone alert forthcoming here. A first and goal situation as this offense looks to punch in the football from right around the 6. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's in. Touchdown, Bucket. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown! With his second. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Garcia throwing to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw. Garcia. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd down. Garcia. And it's caught. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Garcia from the gun on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4. The football inside the red zone. Now Garcia to throw on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what...
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Garcia now, off play action. And that will be incomplete. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? On 1st down, it's Herbert.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a bucket. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Back to throw. Garcia. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Let's go now.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to roam now. There he goes, right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the play. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference champ.
Bigger, better, petty, don't matter. As that teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. Don't worry, remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that funky. About my face, wearing that monkey. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money. 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 It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster. Down a call NASCAR. My solo, no sir, I am not a passer. I will not be after any of you people listening. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that funky. About my face, wearing that monkey. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money. 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 Get some.
It's time for the NFC.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Now Garcia to throw. To throw on third down. He's got a man. It's his tight. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. The 3.
And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Zone touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Isaiah Pacheco
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Buccaneers.
This defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a 1st and goal as we get back to the action.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Flush to his right, and he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Garcia on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
Get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? On 3rd down, Garcia. And now another one. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable, you know, all things considered. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, Slayton. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Hurts. And he'll just get rid of it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of content.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Bucs are... A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Giants first. 5 there on 3rd. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. That's some strong running there as he's on the edge of the red zone. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone?
Okay, break.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Eluding the press, and he's going to have to eat this one as Downey. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but we're starting. Not what you're banking on. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On third down, they're going to run for it here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well.
How about that? Second half fake.
Here we go, Jake!
He's back to throw. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll look to throw. Flush down right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off? Just
on a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from... And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a...
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office to stamp in time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know a way around the store. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way and it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? Why would I?
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up police. Bring the in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. CGOD, baby, no, that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I'm scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My on hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions
here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, tricks on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel...
Madden Football is the home of the...
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
Let's go now.
Here's Garcia to throw on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnett. And he'll get this down to the... And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw. Garcia. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Lawrence. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in back. offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think?
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up.
Again, it's Lawrence. Swings this out for Hunt. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position. And
they're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. And Gay knocks this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately...
A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. Now Garcia throwing on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barnett. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnett. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Garcia toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Gay's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And they are going to stop him on fourth. Backwards. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Garcia now on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that nearly... He couldn't. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. They run forward with Hunt, and the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run this one in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Check, opposite. Alert.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first. Pretty soon. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the